2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Today's coverage of the Summit Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem.
I gotta say, the sun is shining, the birds are singing. What a fantastic day to be out here covering some golf. Good on you, Luke.
Well, that's a handy shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for a par here. It's got a chance. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Well struck. Second shot on the second. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. And here we are with the third shot. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot into the third. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one's heading left, I think. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Getting ready to play their third. "20 feet to the hole."
This for a birdie run. It's tracking.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for 13th. Here we are at the 4th hole. That should find the bunker. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Putting for a bogey. Was on a good line. And this one will be for double bogey. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now. And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
starting to look really good.
What a putt to make. Well done. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That's heading into the rough, I think. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
Just hammered that through the line. 9 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. For the par. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Going with the hybrid. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. This one's tracking. They've held it. That's very gutsy.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. Handy effort, that one. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Okay, that'll work.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. Good putt, that. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, that was pure. From about 130 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Playing their 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Very crafty, that shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Bogey putt coming up here. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. getting ready to play their third. Wow. Oh, I love hands like that. The touch of a wizard. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
A bit wild on approach there.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par. Oh, so close. This one for bogey. Sitting at a couple over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Opting for the 6-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Oh, well done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. Looking better.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 2 under. He's in a share of 15th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Playing from around 210 yards here. 3 shots off the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. And this putt to move into the top 10. Had a fair bit of pace on that one. Sitting at 2 under. Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt on the table. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's tidy. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Awesome stuff.
Well, that was the number, no doubt about that. And this putt to move into the top 10. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. And from the bunker here. And this putt for a final score of 67. And that will do it. His work is done here. And as this event comes to a close, it'll be a top 10 finish for this player.
Top 10 on the PGA Tour. This player will take it.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Great shot. Time for the second shot into the first. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 19 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Hit a house. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Hey, nice looking line. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Starting the round above par today.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots. But they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
This putt is about 16 feet. It's on a great line. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
It was nice to see that go in because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler? Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there's a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Nicely done. Playing from around 230 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one might need to set. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
A bit too much club there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the buttercut, if you will.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Here's Rickie Fowler. Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
A birdie putt awaits. Just didn't drop.
Not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
And this putt coming up for his par. Steady on. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That's frustrating. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Second shot here on the 7th. Sitting at +1. Ooh, that almost went down. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, just missed. Putting now for a bogey. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one looking really good.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Setting up miles from the hole. Whoa, back there, horsey.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
An opportunity to make a par here. A bit long on that one.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Okay, steady now. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
This is full send.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? That's a good putt to make, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Playing from around 160 yards.
Breeze straight into him.
Opting for the 9-iron. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Time to tee off on the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
4 left.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Getting ready to play their third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
It was on a good line. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now at 6 over for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Big chance here. No, that's too bad. 8 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's got this for his part.
Oh, unlucky there. Had hoped the flag would have helped them. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last. A chance to go under par here if we can just keep the bogeys off the card. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Yeah, this is lovely.
And here we are with the third shot. That's inside the range. And let's have another look at that one. Sitting at 7 over for the day. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Choosing the 9-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
A bit too much pace on that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining.
These are on rails, looking good.
Currently at +8 for the day. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Well hold. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Looking at a par 5 here. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a good-looking shot there. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Sitting at 6 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Wow, that's bold. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, you'll take that. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Currently at 6 over par. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice round, well played. And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
Look, Ricky Fowler came out on top last time they played, so let's see who brings their A game and gets the victory today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Atta boy, good shot. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
"12 feet to the cup coming up. Tracking. Appears to have overcooked this one. A bogey putt awaits. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back nine opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Like the look of this one. Oh, it's just about 3 feet away. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. We've arrived at a par 4. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Getting ready to play their third. And this one is for his par. And in she goes. That's a good save.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either, but with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
They've chosen to club down here. Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
It's looking solid.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That dog will hunt.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Opting for the 9-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. It's tracking. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 1 under. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
That is absolutely spot on.
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt to move into a tie for third. The putt drops, and we're moving on. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, this looks pure. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Needs this putt to tie Rickie Fowler.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself in a share of 8th. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Looks good off the blade. Ah, that's frustrating. This one's for bogey. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, get down. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
There's no doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Not a bad line, this one. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour. And we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
And this putt to move into a tie for third. That's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Time now for the fourth shot. He's 2 shots back. Oh, just missed. And this one is for bogey. Well done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And back to the course with the live action. Just 3 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. You like that, didn't you? Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. He's currently tied for 4th.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Come on, sit. That was special. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
He was on a good line. He played well today. Let's hold this for a 67. Oh, so close. This next putt is for bogey. And tapping in to finish the round with a bogey. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now, there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Three feet to go here to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
That gets the job done.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. He finds himself in a share of 4th. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. That was wonderfully done. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going down? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par now.
And putt is underway.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. He's currently tied for second. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Sitting at -1, tied for second place. A quality shot, that. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader. This has a real chance.
Oh, that's too bad. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The fifth at TPC Summerland is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 7. This one might need to get down a little. Not bad. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, did you see that one fly by? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Good sounding strike, that one. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Be the ball, Danny. No. The old hammer hands putt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
That's frustrating. Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Looking really good, this one. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Xander Schauffele currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
A little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And he needs this to save par. I like the look of this. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. Just didn't drop. An opportunity for a birdie here. Well holed. Let's move on. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. From the sand, looking to get up and down. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He's in a share of 5th position. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. From about 100 yards. Just one shot back now. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Nice stroke. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Oh, well played. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in the lead. Well, good shot that. Right inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 5 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That should find the fairway. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Ooh. This is from miles away.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Lydia Ko coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 strokes off the lead.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to these final holes.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Heck, oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in the lead. sitting at 6 under, currently leading. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big putt for par coming up. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Woo, back there, Horsey. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well, he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's 8 birdies today. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Going with the 9 iron, I think. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. It was on a good line. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.